Good afternoon, everyone. It is Tuesday, May 17th, 3:30, and this is at the Dudley Municipal Complex. This is the Council on Aging meeting. It is held at the Veterans Hall, room 321. Can you stand and please say the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, now we'll take attendance. Janice Brady, Kathy,
Present.
Nita,
Vicky.
Cheryl,
Charlie Mo.
Sally, and
Carmela
Howard.
Diamond.
Okay, all present, okay. Kathy, could you read the minutes for our April 19th meeting, please?
You want me to start from?
No, is that the whole thing? You gotta read the whole thing.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Janice Brady, Chairman, opened the meeting. In attendance was Kathy Cormier, Carmela Dambra, Cheryl Layden, Charlie Marlborough, and Anita Hickey. Pellegrina Doria was not in attendance. Mrs. Cormier to read the minutes from the March 15th, 2022 meeting. Mrs. Layden moved to approve the minutes as submitted, seconded by
We can't do that yet.
Mrs. Marlborough and
Yeah.
Mrs. Dambra, unanimous. Old business. Many people attended the Bemis Farm Spring Baskets event. All baskets were very nice and colorful and all went. Council on Aging Director Margaret Bussiere had a craft day on Wednesdays. Mrs. Bussiere supplies everything needed for $10. Mrs. Brady stated that they made shadow boxes. You could use Mrs. Bussiere's theme on your own by bringing your own supplies. Mrs. Brady stated the bird's nest, spring craft, and Easter egg decorations tended to be on Fridays and carried through until after the end of the lunch. She stated that some of the ladies did a very nice job. New business. Bemis Farms will hold their culinary herb garden on May 26, 2022. The cost is $25. She stated this is one of the best events they do. She stated she had 2 from last year and enjoyed them. The Memory Cafe will be held on April 21st, 2022. Roger Ticknell will be the music and entertainment. His music is Hawaiian and Caribbean. Mrs. Brady stated this is the 6th year of the memory or Alzheimer's disease. This brings them back to their younger days. Some even get up and dance. Food and dessert are supplied. This is paid for by some monies from a grant through the Cultural Council. The balance is paid for by the Senior Center. Approximately 30 to 40 people attend, and it is held the 3rd Thursday of every month from 3 to 5 p.m. You do not have to live in town to attend. The next Memory Cafe will be held on May 19th, 2022 from 3 to 5 p.m. The Sheriff's Annual Senior Picnic will be held on Saturday, June 4th, 2022. There is a free drive through Spectacular, which includes a free car wash. This will be held in Shrewsbury at 438 Lake Street. There will be a barbecue meal, ice cream, sundaes, and bonanza raffles. You must register no later than May 11th, 2022 at 508-796-8638. You must be in attendance to win the raffle prizes.
Okay. Sally, can you?
The town of Dudley is working to become part of the Dementia Friendly Massachusetts initiative. This is affiliated with the Dementia Friendly America movement. They are looking for volunteers in the community to become dementia friends and spread the awareness of dementia to others. We will host a 1-hour presentation given by the Dementia Friend Champions at the Senior Center on April 25th, 2022 at 1 p.m. Ms. Bussiere and Ms. Brady will be hosting. The presentation is open to everyone who would like to become a dementia friend. There are currently 10,778 people in Massachusetts that are registered as Dementia Friends. Next year, a special presentation for teenagers will be done. For the people attending on April 25th who, after completion of the presentation, want to become a champion, they must go to Tri-Valley or hands-on for a meeting. In the future, this meeting may be available online. The board discussed several ideas for spring day trips. It was also discussed that maybe these trips could be not only during the week, but possibly weekends as well. A Mother's Day brunch will be held on Friday, May 6th, 2022 at 11 a.m. Tri-Valley will not be supplying the food that day. The food will be cooked at the senior center. People will need to sign up in order to get a head count for the food. The menu is not complete yet, but some items on the menu will be French toast, casserole, toast, fruit, coffee, and tea. The senior center received a new stove from Pat Daggett, who was a former helper in the senior center. The Bemis Farm Spring Color Bowl will be held on April 25th, 2022. You want me to read the coordinator's report too?
Yes, please.
Okay. The Elder Abuse Hotline is 800-922-2275. Your call can be anonymous. Calls can be for any type of abuse, physical, mental, financial, or from someone who knows an elderly person is being abused. Lunches at the senior center are on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11:45. Lunches are a $3 donation. You must call Margaret and leave a message to receive your lunch 2 days in advance. The senior center phone number is 508-949-8015. Ms. Marlborough suggested getting another telephone line to make reservations for the lunches. She has called that line several times and cannot leave a message because the mailbox is full. Ms. Brady stated she would talk with Ms. Boussier regarding this matter. Ms. Brady asked the new COA board member, Anita Marie Hickey, to introduce herself. Ms. Hickey stated she retired at the Dudley Middle School nurse 2 years ago. She stated she has been a nurse for 50 years and still has a current nursing license. She is looking forward to serving on the board. Elder wellness is important to her. Ms. Brady thanked Ms. Hickey for joining the board. Ms. Brady stated she will be speaking with Paul Konensky, I can't say that one. Sorry. It's too quick. Assistant Fire Chief, regarding what he finds the elderly need to make sure they call soon enough for assistance and how they can be educated to feel safe living in town. Ms. Marlborough inquired as to who the checks should be made out to when they are offered a monetary donation. Ms. Brady stated that was a question for Ms. Boussier. Chairman Brady stated the next Council on Aging meeting will be held on May 17th at 3:30 p.m. Ms. Brady stated they would like to start setting up the patio in the back parking lot. Once the Selectman Administrative Assistant, Michelle Jarvis, gives them a date, they can start to coordinate a group to set date and time. Ms. Marlborough stated maybe they could purchase a large rain barrel to assist in the watering of the plants. Ms. Hickey suggested contacting George Petrinos in the Water Sewer Department to see if he would donate one. Anita Hickey moved to adjourn at 4:10 p.m., seconded by Kathy Cormier, unanimous.
Okay, does anybody have any questions or concerns over the minutes? Would anybody like to move to accept the minutes as read? Anita?
In 3 new business A, I think it was May 16th, you put 26, there's 26 there, but I think it was the 16th.
For what?
For the culinary herb garden was the 16th.
That was just Monday.
I know, but you put
Oh, I don't know,
on May
I didn't do the
26th.
minute, I didn't, okay.
All right,
That's good, that's
an
what we'll
incorrect.
do this for, yep,
Should be the 16th.
Okay.
That's the only thing I have.
okay. Anything else, or any questions or changes? Does anybody like to accept the minutes as read now with the change?
I move to accept the minutes as read.
Thank you. Anybody second it?
I'll second that.
Okay, thank you, Charlie, and,
I'm not sure, I thought the Assistant Fire Chief's last name was Konechki,
yeah,
and I think we might have misspelled it.
that was, I'll have to talk to the person who did the typing,
That's why it threw me. I'm going, well, that's
Yeah.
not Konechki.
Yeah.
And I'm probably saying it wrong. It's been years.
Yeah, but, okay, I can talk to her and see about that, yeah. Okay, let me write this down so I don't forget. Change date,
It's hard to spell.
16 to 26, and deputy chief.
That's when when you have that search engine, it's kind of nice, you can try and spell it.
Okay, very good. Now, I have some stuff to go on, old business, and, we'll get over quickly today, I hope. Old business, Bemis Farm was, here is May 16th, and did the culinary, herb garden, there was a lot of people that came for that, and that's very good. And in fact, I did deliver one to, somebody who's homebound that wanted one, so she likes it very much. And, they're going, Bemis will be here again on June 6th, and is gonna do, the summer porch pot for that. The Mother's Day brunch was held on May 6th. It was 28 people in attendance, and it went very well. The food was delicious, and I'd like to thank everybody who helped, who donated, and, all of that, because, and everybody enjoyed themselves, and you could tell everybody sat, and the elderly who were there did have fun, and they talked a lot. Okay. And then again, I did talk with Paul, the assistant fire chief, and he said the most often problems they have is people who don't remember the medications they're taking, and they're not always taking their medications. Also falls, and also the third thing is transportation. And of course, we cannot transport patients like us. We've had people ask us here at the senior center to drive them to the doctor's appointments or something like that, or for her hair done and all that stuff. We're not allowed to do that. I wasn't, as a nurse, couldn't do it because of the liability.
Police department can't either.
No, they have to have you don't have insurance, and, because if you do it and you have an accident, your car insurance won't cover you.
Right.
In the town, whoever won't do it, so.
Okay.
The elderly are really upset that we can't do it, but there's always the WRTA buses that they can sign up for if they need it.
And there's also, just to mention, right now at Tri-Valley, they have a grant for transportation.
You gotta speak up.
Right now, they have a grant for transportation, so elders can call Tri-Valley
Right,
and see if they can get their transportation scheduled. through
right. I
Tri-Valley.
know that we've had problems, not with that, but I know I worked in Worcester, and a lot of times the individuals don't like the idea they have to make the appointments at least 2 or 3 days ahead of time. And so that they know, put it on their schedule, and they don't want that. They wanna call today and say, I need an appointment today at, say, 10 o'clock to go to their doctors, and they can't do that.
Yeah, that's difficult.
Yeah,
That's
but, that's good. We'll have to make sure that they're aware of the fact that they can call Tri-Valley with the grant. That's very good. As far as the patio, but Margaret did order 2 rain barrels for up there. They're gonna be, I think it's, I have it, cause I ordered some for myself. I think it's the 16th. I have it here somewhere. I'll come up with it after the date that, the patio, the rain barrel is picking it up at the DPW on Indian Road. On Indian Road, and that's, the 11th, I'm sorry, I did find it. June 11th is the date, but you have to order them, within the next week. And, because I ordered one myself. And, okay, the Dementia Friend meeting, we had a meeting yesterday at 1 o'clock. There were four of us there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 of us, and we did go over some of the things as far as the paperwork. Paperwork we're gonna give out to all the companies, and because this way they have the and it had everything as far as the Dementia Friends organization, what we're gonna cover, and also the handouts, what dementia is, signs and symptoms, how to treat them, and everything like that. I can't go through all of it. There's quite a bit of stuff that we're trying to get together so that we can make copies of it, and so the companies can give it out to their new employees and things like that. Also, it's there's a lot going on the same days. On June 6th at 12:15 p.m., Lori, I may have her last name wrong, Silver Prager. She's an elder lawyer, and she will be coming giving a talk at the senior center, like I say, at 12:15. And she'll answer any questions that anybody would have as far as questions, things to watch out for, question about health insurances, and it's a whole book that she will give out to everybody that's there until she runs out. And it sounds like it's a very interesting talk, and she's been here before. It's been a while, so it's good for the elderly if they can come to it. And if they have any questions, she can ask. And like I say, that book covers everything, and you'll get a book to take home also. And we were planning a senior center trip. There was not set up in June, and we were gonna go travel by WRTA bus. And WRTA bus still will not take anybody on trips. So that's out of the, usually if they would take us wherever we wanted to go, you'd pay for it, but, and I think it was a small bus, and I think it could have like 10, 12 people could fit on it. But they're not allowed to do that yet because of COVID. So, we are gonna have it out, put it out that if people want to go, thinking of going to the Vanilla Bean restaurant in Pomfret. If anybody wants to go to that, we'd have to go by private car though. And we could plan, if people wanted to go, we could go and go for lunch someday. And at least go for a nice, and they say the food is very good there, and you can either sit inside or outside there.
That's nice.
Okay, and they call the senior center with the number that we have, 508-949-8015. And if they plan on doing it, and then we could probably go as a group, that's all, but without transportation. You'd have to use our own. The patio, I did speak with everybody upstairs, and hopefully within the next week, the flower beds, the tables, the chairs will be brought up to the top of the patio so we can set that up. We're hoping to have it set up and also start planting the annual plants in the bed because it's getting late and we need to get them watered and we need to take care of the perennials. And we're hoping to have everything done by sometime the first week of June so we can start serving the meals, senior center meals up there instead of in the building. And we'll do that all summer long. However, we won't if it's too hot or if it's raining, we'll have it inside, but otherwise we'll have the meals up there. And Memory Cafe is going to be this coming Thursday from 3 to 5. And I don't know if any of you go, Josie Buttieri's son will be here, and he's a chef, and he's going to cook an Italian meal for us. And he did a basil soup once, and he's a very good chef. He comes in ahead of time, does all the cooking downstairs, and the minute you walk into the building, you can smell. It was very good. Yeah, and he's very nice. And you can tell how he worked out so well if you know Josie, how she was. We'll have, I don't know anything about Fanny Mick, M-I-K. He's the entertainer this weekend. I don't know anything about him. I don't remember him. This is my awesome coming through.
He does a lot of Elvis Presley,
Oh, is that,
Frank
okay, yeah,
Sinatra.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
okay,
very good.
Yeah, I think, I know I had heard him before, but I couldn't remember, yeah. Okay, now, let's see, I think that's it, really, I think, yeah, I think I've covered everything. Does anybody have anything to say or anything to add to what they want to talk about?
When we talked about the patio flowers, and we would like to help with that and maybe volunteer to, we could adopt a planter, and maybe Charlie and I could do one together
Sure.
to plant some annuals in it.
Well, that's good,
Maybe,
yeah.
yeah,
Be-
some of the others could do it, and
They're good size, they're at least 4 or 5 foot long and 2, 3 foot wide. And like I say, the perennials are in there, but that's good. The only thing is, I don't have a date yet. What I can do is I can contact you and let you know when the work's done. When everything's been put back up on the top of the drive, in the patio area.
Will
So
they be
then we
putting
can
soil
plant.
and everything in it?
It's all in there, it's all done from last year.
Oh, okay, they put them away with the
They
soil in it?
took them down, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
We
with the
could
perennials
probably
were in it,
just
yeah,
regenerate it, put
Yeah.
something new in and mix it with what's there.
yeah.
Get some
But do we have to wait,
Yeah.
if where they're going into separate planters,
We
the
don't.
flowers, I think, can go in now?
Yeah, but we can't get to really where they are, it's not there.
Oh, okay,
It has to
okay.
be, they have to use I don't know, they can't pick it up and do it, it's gotta be picked up and carried out there.
You're talking the planters themselves,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
the, okay.
No, we don't plant them in the pots, we just take them out and plant them in the soil.
Okay,
Yeah, and they were good, we've got like between 10 and 15 of them. And that's the barrier around the tables, which makes it safe, so that it's safe to sit there, because nobody can, if a car hits it, they're not gonna get back where the tables are. And that's why it's safe. But, I can call all of you
yeah,
when
yeah, I
we,
was visualizing something different. When you said planters, I'm thinking,
no, it's about 5 foot long.
Yeah.
And about 3 foot wide, and it's big, kind of square type thing, rectangular more than square. Yeah, and it's about that high up off the ground,
okay,
yeah.
yeah, that's what I was picturing. I didn't realize they had to be trucked there.
Yeah. They're just too heavy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I would think, yeah.
Anything else anybody want to talk about, bring up?
You were talking about cooking, and I agree that the Mother's Day thing went wonderful, because when I was going around taking pictures, everybody had so many nice complimentary things to say, so it went over really well. One thing we did notice, and I know you guys noticed it too, we don't have the utensils that we need. Spatulas, you name it. I know you used to have them, and so Carmela and I talked, and on us as a donation, we ordered kitchen utensils, spatulas. I got 5, little hot plate things. I have mitts coming, a knife and stuff like that, and so we'll be stocked the next time we do something like that. And nobody's
Wonderful.
gonna get burnt, or, and if you've got the wrong spatula, you can flip hot food,
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
it
They
was,
kinda wonk.
yeah. And so, those should be coming, and I'll
Well, that'd be good.
get
yeah.
them dropped off, and,
Right.
Carmela and I will drop them off, and we should be all set.
That's good.
And I purposely didn't get top of the line, because nobody will want to walk away with it, hopefully.
Well, that's great that you both
No,
did that.
that's
Yeah,
Wonderful.
yes, that's that's very
Yeah,
good.
We
It's-
we noticed how difficult it was to find the right tool, and so that'll make it helpful for next time.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, thank you
That
very
was
much.
totally Charlie's idea, but I'm
But-
helping her with
Yeah,
the cost.
well,
Yeah.
I
Thank
also
you, yes.
say that we're trying to get a food service, no?
Oh, yeah,
Never mind.
not on, we'll talk later.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. That's new business, okay.
Yeah, anything else? If not, we can end the meeting, and then, our next meeting will be on, is on June 21st at 2022 at 3:30. This will be our last meeting until September, because we
I'm
don't
sorry,
have.
it's 3:30, yeah.
Yep. And,
I have
we
it on
don't,
there.
have meetings, get-togethers until,
July 9th.
September.
Yeah.
And, we still serve the meals, and sometimes we did take a couple trips, not last year, 2 years ago, but, it's just that we don't hold the meetings.
And you'll still have the memory cafe.
Yes, that continues. It still continues, and, not too sure, and, also, I didn't know, it'll be out, it's out in the town hall, but Margaret has handed in a resignation.
Oh.
She's retiring.
Oh.
She's retiring.
Oh, good for her.
She seems so young. But good for her.
I know.
Wow.
Hopefully she'll retire and be retired, not retire, not like me and do two, three
Yeah,
times
yeah.
more than you did when you were working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all know what that's like.
Yeah, so, the end of June, although she's gonna continue with the memory cafe, keeping that going,
Oh,
but
okay.
everything else.
Good, good.
It's a lot of work.
that's too bad.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
We were just
yeah.
getting to know her.
Right, and then her husband is ready to retire too, so they
Yeah.
they're thinking of buying a little home up in Maine.
Way up.
Yeah, they put their name down for it, and they're gonna start hoping to put their house up, their home up for sale. So they want to be ready to be able to, when it happens and they get their new little home, they can leave. But, that's good for her, I'm happy for her. But, they'll be putting out, information as far as anybody who wants if anybody wants to put in for that position.
You'll have a search and,
we just found out about it this week, so.
now, if somebody from Dudley was to be hired, would they be able to join our council? I know we talked about that before.
Yeah. But, I've never gone through that anyways, but the thing is, they will be sending out, they didn't say, they haven't really they have to get together with the committee here, what they're gonna do. Like I said, we just found out, so I don't know the steps. And, 'cause I've never got involved with that, and I'm not putting in for it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that, would be good, and then, with Memory Cafe is gonna continue though, and the meals. And I know Margaret had talked about possibly just doing the Monday and Fridays for the meals rather than, do away with Wednesdays. And I don't think Bemis will be this summer either, because she's too busy with her regular business. But we may hopefully try to get to do a couple trips anyways. Does anybody else want to have anything to say or bring up? Okay, does anybody want to, put a request for, end the meeting? Adjourn?
I'll make a suggestion, we adjourn the meeting.
Kathy, anybody wanna,
I'll second it.
are you second, Cheryl? Okay.
Anyway.
Okay. Yeah, they didn't want